Our card for today is a blessing of honesty. And I'm actually going to read the book in this because I really like how it's worded. And so it says, the fairy gift of truthfulness and the inability for others to be false when with you. It says, the fairy gift of honesty is now yours. Your ability to see clearly what is true and what is not, to hear the words that are truthful, to speak the truth in ways that will be heard, to live from the heart with integrity and openness is with you now. The Fae are not duplicitous creatures of myth and legend. They can be nothing other than themselves. And at this time and with this gift, you settle effortlessly into the truth of your own being. There is no need for you to be anything other than who you are. For who you are is so earthy and real that others begin to feel how safe it is to be themselves too. There is a simplicity and a connectedness, and you will shine out amongst all those who have cloaked themselves in artifice. There will be no self-deception and no lack of clarity. You are who you are, and that, human friend, is a blessing to the whole planet. People will be open and honest with you, and all will be clear and true. And so this is really all about being you. Being your authentic self, being in your own integrity, being the truth of who you are, regardless of who you're around. And as you do so, when you are around others, it really inspires others to be the same, to be their authentic selves, to be true to who they are, to be honest. You know, there's so much duplicity and so much lying in our world today, and you know, we've got to be different. Instead of stepping out and being afraid and kind of shielding ourselves up and holding ourselves in and not allowing ourselves to be true to who we are, to be honest, you know, to be open, to be in integrity, then nothing's going to change, you know. And so as just kind of a little bit of a story with this, you know, when I was in my corporate job, and really learning how to step into my own integrity, to step into my authenticity, and to be honest about who I was. You know, I was changing, I was growing, I was being different, you know, and sometimes it's weird for people and it can put them off. But as I stepped into that space, as I was really committed to being my authentic self, whatever it looked like in that moment, I found that more and more people were actually drawn to that, you know, and it was interesting to see how people began to visibly relax around me. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool, you know, kind of neat, kind of crazy, you know, but that is the power of being in our authenticity, of being in our honest, you know, being our honest selves, you know, being in our own integrity, being in that space of just who we are. You know, we don't have to pretend to be who we're trying to be. We don't have to, you know, be who we think others want us to be. You know, that's living a lie, and that's not how we're meant to live. You know, so honor yourself and be your authentic self. Be honest with you. Be honest with those around you, you know, because you never know who you're going to inspire to really step into their own authenticity. You know, and the relationships that you can create from those spaces are truly magical. So be willing to accept this Fae blessing of honesty, because you're worth it. And, you know, again, you never know how your authentic self is really going to reach out and touch other people to allow them to step into their authentic self. And the more contagious we are with this, the more real we are, the more we're going to see change in this world. So be that change maker, be that rebel heart, because it's in you. We got it. Let's do it.